make you a little baby. All the fun things, I'm sure. I'm really glad that I can stream to both YouTube and Twitch now, though. So people can now stop bitching at me for not streaming on one over the other.
Remember when people had choices over what platforms they were allowed to use?
Fucking right.
People are gonna be like, I want you to stream on YouTube, and I'll be like, I don't fucking care.
It wouldn't be such
I want you to stop bitching.
Honestly, that's the mood. That's the whole mood. There's just people who hate Twitch for one reason or another. Okay, pop out chat there. Get rid of you. I like that I can pop out the
now
chats.
I can get you banned from YouTube and Twitch at the same time with my obscenities.
Hell yeah. Do they not like curse words? Because I cussed a decent amount in the last stream.
I don't know. YouTube and their stupid monetization thing, I don't... they could ban you for literally whatever they want and just come up with a fucking reason.
Well, I mean,
So
I can't...
No point in even worrying about it.
I can't monetize,
The streaming, yeah.
Yeah, wait, where the fuck is that coming from? Well, I mean, I can't... Why am I hearing myself? This is torture. This is the worst! Oh god. I hate hearing myself talk. Why am I hearing myself? This is torture. There we go, okay. Awesome. I'm a technological genius. A protege. There we go. Okay, now we got everything set up pretty well. I always have a mild heart attack before any stream starts. For this reason.
I don't know. I need to find a way to be more physically comfortable when I'm streaming.
I mean, it's hard. You've got people
I got
watching
a
you do
shitty
stuff.
chair right now, so like, I don't know.
That's a mood.
My seating is uncomfortable. I don't like setting up all my crap behind me. I'm probably gonna set up so I can just have my background be my drawing shit. But yeah, I need to get like a new chair at some point.
I feel that. I have a $20 chair from Walmart that is horrible for my back, but slightly more comfortable for the long run. And then I've got this weird chair that I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't that much, but it's supposed to be better for my posture.
Thing.
Yeah, but it hurts my knees after a while, naturally.
Well, have you considered not having knees?
That's gonna be my future. I'm not gonna have knees. I would like to not have knees. My family has a history of really just terrible knees.
At least replace them with robot legs.
I don't know. I finally made my own pencil brush that I like a lot. Every time I use a pencil brush, it would just mildly piss me off.
Oh man, I wish you had seen me trying to make a Photoshop brush the other day. It was all kinds of fucked up.
See, that's one area where Procreate is better than everybody. Photoshop has pretty high on everything else.
Doing?
I couldn't tell you.
It's fine though. I eventually gave up and just did something that was easier.
I mean, why not?
I'll leave brush making up to the people who know how to do it.
That's a mood.
I could watch like a 5-minute video and then figure it out and do it myself, but people already make them by the thousands, so...
I know, that's like one of my biggest weaknesses is when people have like a brush pack. It's not even that like, I need this specific brush to draw like this artist, it's just, I was obsessed with buying paintbrushes when I was younger, but they were so expensive, and now I can get kind of the equivalent for like $1. So now I want to get them all.
Jesus. Hey, what's up?
Hey, kittens.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Oh, that's good.
What are you up to?
Fucking nothing.
Ooh.
Anyone, really.
I ain't doing
Oh.
shit, man.
I ain't doing shit.
Watching you stream, that's about it.
I'm so glad that I have the honor of your attention.
You do.
I should probably let people know
Great
I'm
honor
streaming.
indeed. Normally, my attention costs $50 an hour, but you're getting it free.
I'm just special.
That is what they say on
That's
all
a
those
good
doctor
moderate price for
reports.
prostitutes.
Oh, you guys were
I'm not
talking
gonna-
all
I'm
at
not that good
once.
looking.
I don't know. You've got that lumberjack vibe.
You're paying for the company.
Exactly.
Hey, Idol.
You're paying to have some like fat dude come into your house and like shit on you. Fucking kid. Just be like, you piece of shit, I hate you.
Isn't that
Just degrade you
dominatrix?
for an
Isn't
hour
that what
and then
that's
leave.
called? I thought that was dominatrix.
$50 to be roasted. Hell yeah.
Sign me up.
That's coming to this stream. Get roasted. I stole Josh's headset, and now I'm thinking about not giving it back. He's offered 1,000 times for me to use his headset, and I was like, nah.
What kind of headset is it?
I have no idea. It's headphones with a microphone.
Does it have a logo on the side?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. G432 is what it says on the side.
Aw, even
You know what
fits
the
your
G stands
ears.
for?
Huh? Yeah, headphones that can cover my ears is a hard find.
Is amazing.
Right?
Those are
You
so
got them
big.
big ass ears.
Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. That's why I always wear in-ear headphones.
You got little elf
Logitech
ears, man. They're
headset.
cute, but they're just there. You got little
No, if they
Dumbo
would be
ears.
elf ears if they were pointed. These are just Dumbo
Right.
ears is what I've got.
Yeah, man. If you got caught out in a heavy wind, you just fly away.
Y'all are being so rude. I like to refer to them as monkey ears.
There you go.
Yeah, if you
That-
pull
Put
on
them
your
on
ears and
all
pop
of my
down your
head.
cheeks, you look like
I should do that. That would make Abby laugh so hard if I did that.
any baby will love that.
Fuck
It's
yes. Oh, this is already weird.
Making babies laugh is my specialty. Because I'm such a
Because
fucking
babies
goof.
are smart
No, babies
they're
are
like
incredibly dumb.
and they love monkeys.
There you go.
Babies. I think a rock has more intelligence than a newborn.
Yeah,
I
I know
mean-
how's it going.
What's going on, man?
Oh, he's in chat. Thanks for saying
He's
hi.
just been chilling here for a
Yeah, the
while.
whole time.
He was here
He's
before
been-
I was.
Talking about Photoshop brushes.
Oh my gosh, Idol. My mom was bleaching my hair yesterday, and I was telling her about you, and I have not seen her laugh so hard in such a long time.
Oh my gosh, I don't even. Do I want to know?
It was all compliments. I'm like, I have someone in my chat now, and I'm like, it's the person who sponsored a new PC. I'm like, he speaks like he invented the human language, and she was like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, let me just refer to you this. I asked him a simple question the other day. 28 paragraphs in an existential crisis later, I got an answer.
So Idol, what do you think about that? Well, actually, let me just pull out my favorite book. I keep it with me at all
Well,
times.
see, I wrote a dissertation on this subject.
I love it though. I love it so
And
much.
if you will
Oh,
sit with me through this PowerPoint as I read to you, I would greatly appreciate it.
I would in a heartbeat.
Hey, that particular question, in my defense, that particular question, you say it's simple, but its depth really is subjective. It depends
No, no,
on...
no. You're correct, but at the end of the whole thing, and I only read like the most vague, basic parts to my mom, and she was like, "Wow, he really does speak like he came out the womb reading a book." But at the end of the whole conversation, like, I don't know, your art was cool and shit. I was like, nice.
Idol makes me feel like I talk like I'm stupid.
Right.
I'd like to use him as an example of people who talk like they think they're smart and people who are actually smart. and
He's
how they
actually smart. It's scary.
I'm a pseudo-intellectual.
What?
I just-
Was that one of them weeb words you use all the time?
the
Yeah.
weeb words.
I wouldn't say that I'm a smart person, but I do know
I would.
a lot of things. I know of them.
You know of them.
I feel like there's
No.
something to be said for the degree to which it is easy to mistake an inflated or a bloated vernaculum or like vernacular or lexicon for legitimate like critical thinking capacity. Because I've met a lot of people who, especially in college, I met a lot of people who knew a lot of words, but like if you engaged with them on a subject, as an interlocutor, you discussed with them like an issue, and they had to like defend their position and stuff like that. They just couldn't do it. So,
So
I
let
feel
me-
like it's very easy to mistake those two things. Yeah, so easy that like sometimes you have like the fry meme moment where you're like, is this person, are they smart or am I just not
You
catching
get
on
the
to what's
word
actually
salad
happening?
people.
Let me translate that real quick just for people who are watching. Essentially what Idol is saying is people talk a lot of shit, but very rarely do they know shit.
Word
Oh.
salad.
I guess you could boil it down that much. I don't.
Dumb brain, no think. Duh.
Though, like I told,
I'm
I was telling Josh last night, I'm like, I really wish that I could just make Idol into a machine and then write out what I want to say in a video and then put it through the machine and have his words come out and I just read that.
I would hate
It's
to
called
see.
texting Idol and being like, hey, I want to say this better. Could you give me
No,
some grammar tips?
I would want to pay him for that. That's a service. That's like a...
Yeah,
That wouldn't bother me
I-
at all. I take great pleasure in that. It's one of the reasons why I got really good grades on papers in school is just because I like playing with words. So I wouldn't be at all like.
Yeah.
You got
But
good
I'll
grades
definitely-
because they had no idea what you were saying. They were afraid to question you because it was clear you were smarter than the teacher.
Ah,
Oh,
shit,
no.
this kid knows more than me.
I-
Oh, fuck.
I will say that the professors that I had, I mean, this probably has to do with my discipline, right? Because if you go to school and you study like, I don't know what's a good example. Like, you study like business. There's a not insignificant chance that you may have higher intellectual capacity than your instructor. Maybe you don't know like the specific subject, like business, whatever business 101 class you're taking. Maybe you don't know that as well. But there's a not insignificant chance that you are more intellectually capable than the individual teaching you. That doesn't make them unqualified to teach you. It's just circumstantial. But I majored in philosophy, which means that pretty much every professor I had was definitely very much smarter than me.
I'm just going to pass the mic to Idol and he's going to talk for the entirety of my stream. I'm going to shut my mic off and just draw.
I mean, if that's entertaining, I am drinking, so.
Oh, hell yes!
Idol's on the opposite end of the spectrum for me. He can
Right?
formulate words. I can say in lots of things in few word.
I
Big
feel like
word.
that's a
Yeah.
talent in itself, though. That's what
It is a
people-
talent in itself. It's why people really like my speeches. 'Cause they're like, wow, you communicated that really well. I was like, no, I talked to you like you were a fucking monkey. Because you are.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
now-
I heard a cute laugh. There's Sam.
Yeah, this
Ah! Don't say that!
Ah,
No!
such a cute laugh. What a lovely
is such a
person.
cute girl.
Right?
No!
I
No!
don't know. Really nice ass.
No!
I mean, I don't know for
No.
sure, but I do believe it. Hey, Ryan. Why you guys in the YouTube chat? Oh, no, this is Twitch chat. Okay, I have them reversed this time.
It looks like you're drawing a thick robot.
That's kind of what I'm going for, but it's gonna be like kind of an evil thick robot. I'm just trying to, like, this is the
You're
horizon.
drawing like a Pixar female robot. Like no waist.
Well, it's
big
not
up-
done
big
yet.
boob.
The whisk is gonna be
Okay.
like that. Oh wait, no, because I have to bend it weird. I don't know. I'm trying to practice posing in terms of a horizon line. So there's gonna be some poses that are only up here that are like really deep in perspective, and then there's gonna be some down here that are the same. And I'm just trying to get better at what I've been working on, so I can wipe Idol off the face of this earth.
Well,
Oh shit, she coming
What the
for me.
fuck is that thing?
idle side.
Oh.
What emojis are we putting in here?
So the new Pog chant is just like a random ass person.
Okay, so
Every
what
24
happened?
hours now.
What happened with the PogChamp guy?
I don't know the actual details. All I know is what I heard on fucking Twitter, and that's not.
That is not a reliable
source.
source.
That is not a reliable source. But apparently the dude who made the PogChamp phase, whoever the fuck he is, said was encouraging the riots and bullshit happening in the Capitol.
Well,
I love
or-
how most people are
Or
terrible.
whatever, and so they're like, we hate him now. And they just now PogChamp is whoever the fuck.
I mean, Sam and I had a conversation about this a while ago. If you're on the internet and you decide to play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes.
I guess so. I don't. It's whatever to me. I never use the emote, but
I simply don't care enough.
yeah, I simply just don't care enough.
Broken about this whole emote thing. I can never use an emote that I had never once used in my life. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
How
well,
dare?
my cat emote provider has his own pog. That's all I care about.
No.
I'm so thankful for Know Your Meme because I would know so little without it about contemporary culture.
Contemporary culture.
Contemporary culture.
Yes. Pop culture.
Thanks, Ryan, for showing the Pixar ass in our chat over here.
What?
Hey, you can't
What am
blame
I
Pixar
doing?
for liking them thick.
I have I didn't really realize it until people pointed it out, and then I was like, what is happening at Pixar?
They like them thick, man.
Yeah, because
You know
once you
what
look,
they're
it's undeniable.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty consistent design choice with every mom.
Like,
They've
I
got a
kind
real
of-
thing for moms.
I've kind of caught on to it with Mrs. Incredible. I was like, okay, that's
But there's
a
literally
choice.
a scene where her ass is so thick she gets caught in a door.
Exactly.
Like,
And this is a woman whose whole power is to stretch to fit whatever and that's still
Yeah.
not saving her.
like, if those guards were coming up to investigate, they were about to tap, man. They were like, oh, fuck.
Goes in that thickness.
Thanks, Katie Bug.
Why, never.
Thanks, Katie
Real
Bug.
shit.
Please
And it's
stop.
not like they don't know how to do otherwise, because you look at from the same movie, you look at and I know it's got to do with her adolescence, but you look at like Violet, and it's just like, okay, you know
Well,
how
okay.
and figure, you know how to do that.
The silver-haired
You're
chick,
just choosing
she
not.
wasn't, like, stupid thick.
Oh, but she was a
wasn't, like,
snack, though.
unproportionately thick. She was still a snack, like, I'm not gonna lie.
Homewrecker,
She wasn't,
but a snack.
Unbelievably thick. For no reason. But anytime there's a character, there's a mom, they just make her stupid thick. And I don't know why.
A lot of divorced
It's like,
dads work there, I
according
guess.
to
I
them,
don't
having
know.
kids just expand your waist, your hips, like 4 inches each way.
Like your pelvic bone increases density by like 40%.
Yeah, like. I mean, then again, like, she is fucking Mr. Incredible. He could just be like ripping their poor ass apart, just whitening her out.
Honestly, who other than her could take that, right? Like she's got
Oh,
the elastic.
exactly, right? Yeah, she's
He doesn't have bone.
she is as tight now as she has ever been forever.
All right.
Childbirth was
Is it time for me to go join Mentally Checked Out chat again?
you guys are going in a direction that
You guys are going where I can't follow.
So
here's a
Here's-
thing
here's my biggest-
I refuse to talk during gossip stream about, but in the other time, you can ask me about it.
yeah,
It'll be a good time. You'll hate it.
So
I'm
for
sure
a
that's
graceful-
true.
For a graceful pivot on subject matter, has anybody had Bell's brown ale? Their best brown ale. It's so good.
man, I
I
can't
have
even
not.
legally drink.
Yeah, he's a baby.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like
And I just don't drink.
I violated something. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Kitten
I'm not
sounds
even-
like the oldest out of all of us, but he is, I think, one of the youngest.
Yeah.
I am the youngest person.
Well, no, because we have,
Yeah,
I don't know how old
species.
Void is.
In the voice call, I'm
In the
19.
VC, he is the youngest.
True.
No way! It's me, guys. I
Single
didn't
you
say
wish. Get outta here.
anything just a second ago.
But he's so Kittens is the youngest, but I feel like I've actually lost some of my own, like what little remains in my 30 years of life, of what little remains of my innocence to him. Not vice
Yeah, he has that effect on people. He is. Listen to that evil fucking laugh.
No, it's the best.
See?
I've lived an interesting life.
That's a laugh that tells you that I can smell innocence from a mile away, and I will. defile.
I won't defile it in any like really hurtful or ballistic way. Like I would never get somebody started on like controlled substances or shit like that. But I will get you started on like bullshit. Like yeah, you should go to the mall and like fucking jump off the fucking second story. Why not do it?
Does that count as bullshit, or is that just like bad idea?
You're like trying to convince
really bad.
suicide.
No. It was not suicide. I was trying to convince him that he could probably drop
Do a
from one
backflip.
building to the other because he was a climber. And he was like, I'll get arrested either way. And I was like, yeah, probably. Either way, it's a bad idea, but you should do it.
My influences usually come in the form of telling my friend, yeah, you know, we're in Build-A-Bear Workshop, you should get that thing while we're here.
Enabler.
We're in Build-A-Bear Workshop. You should sex moan into the heart. So
I'm gonna pass on that one. I think I'm gonna have to.
I like.
That's
I
brilliant.
got kicked out of a Barnes and Noble for moving all the Bibles to the mystery section.
That doesn't surprise me.
That's amazing.
I love that you dodged the cliche of just fiction and you went straight to mystery.
Yeah, I've heard that joke
I'm
a
not gonna
1,000
say-
times.
I'm not gonna be as crass as to just say like it's completely. I could die and there could be some bearded guy sitting in front of me like, well, you done fucked up. I could be completely wrong.
Well, no, I think you would get there to the bearded man, and he'd be like, "I've been waiting to meet you for so long. I'm your biggest fan."
Like, oh my god, could I have
Like,
your
Like, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What did you do?
Did I make you?
Did I?
I'm so sorry.
Like, dude, I saw what you did in that church. GG, man.
Good
That was like,
GG.
hey, we don't talk about it.
He's like, did I make you? And you spin on your heel back to the mystery section.
Back to the mystery.
That's where I belong.
All I did in the Barnes and Noble was take drawings, little shitty little monster drawings, and just slip them into random books.
Oh, that's
I love
amazing.
that.
I would love finding one of those.
I went to
played
a.
chess one time in the Barnes and Noble with like my state's chess champion, and he just like reamed my ass for an hour and taught me how to play chess.
That's why you
Oh.
should have equal combat.
Honestly, I probably could have taken his tweak ass, but
Snoo, you get me idea.
You're like that. You must be real good at chess, but you're fucked IRL.
you fucked up. Move your paws. Oh wait, you have none.
You are my pawn. The only thing I did at a Barnes and Noble. I'm sorry, I'm still kind of sick. I'm gonna sound gross. I went in to grab one book, and I left Josh out in the car because I'm like, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. And they ended up staying there for an
Lies.
hour because Sophie was with me, and the entire staff was freaking out because it was when she was still like 6 months old.
Aw.
So I had her in those little carts. We were walking around. They're like, "Oh my god!" And Josh called me 3 times. I was like, "Where are you?"
Man, you
I'm-
left him in a car like a baby.
I
Leave the
felt
window
bad.
crack.
Yeah, did you
I've
leave the
been there.
window cracked?
He had the
Did you leave the car
keys.
on?
I've been there without the keys.
Oh, that's sad.
I didn't really let dogs
That's alright.
in Barnes and Noble. Did they
Certain ones
still?
do.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Also, if your dog's cute and doesn't shit on anything, they're a lot more.
I mean, she also
That's a
does
good
serve a purpose, so it's nice
That's
to
a
have
good
her around for that.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, they probably. Of all places, I feel like Barnes and Noble would be sensitive to these kind of things. Yeah, that's fair.
Well, they're also just I've
So-
been there a lot, and I know some of them. So I walked in there, and they're like, "Oh my god, you got a dog?" I'm like, "Yes," and they're like, "We're gonna have to tell everybody on the headset that you have a dog now." And then I ended up staying there for an hour, and I told Josh, "I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I feel like if I rip them away from her at this moment, they're gonna cry."
Well, yeah, it would be cruel.
Well, yeah, they're Barnes and Noble employees.
They don't have a lot going on. This is the brightest part of their day.
Yeah,
I
those are
can't take them
probably
away.
The happiest they'll be.
Exactly.
Like Barnes and Noble seems like such a nice store, but under it is like crippling depression.
Yeah, they would
It's just-
they would agree.
I had a friend who worked at Barnes and Noble. He's like, it's the world's worst library. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, in a library, you just get back, and then it doesn't go away for a little while. It's like, at Barnes and Noble, you have to restock everything all the time.
Blech.
People buy Legos at Barnes and Noble. Who the fuck does that?
Apparently,
I
a lot
always
of
thought
people.
that was like a sign of some kind of problem that they even marketed those.
Like, they sell, like, weird anime figures. Well, cool anime figures. Some of them are pretty sick. But I don't understand what they're doing in a bookstore.
I would have to agree with you on that one.
There's a lot
Like-
of nerdy books.
I guess
Why
it's
is
just a
there
sign that like their
Starbucks?
standard product is just not really keeping.
They're
them
trying to
business,
stay
right?
relevant.
They can sell as
The
much
problem
manga as
is-
they want to, but
is
they
they
feel
s-
that crowd for real, yeah.
They sell it at such an upcharge, right? Like, everything,
Yeah, everything there is very
that's
expensive.
not books at Barnes and Noble is fucking outrageous.
It's true.
Oh, and I don't see the point of why they would not just sell it at, like, the market value or whatever.
Because
Yeah,
the
some
people
of-
aren't buying enough books.
I was
I
like,
guess
people
that's
are
true.
buying it. Like,
But I get that's why they carry, like, the specialty Legos, like the really cool, like, catchy, expensive ones. Not any of the, like, the lame-o little sets that I could afford.
Lame-o
I think
sets.
probably the best section at a Barnes and Noble is the kids section.
They've got a lot of interesting things going on there.
Yeah, they always have, like, cool toys and shit now. And
I'm always
I think,
really. Go ahead.
Pop related stuff next to the kids section in my Barnes and Noble, and I thought that was kind of funny.
They have what now?
I'm
So
always
now
really
you got like we were hanging out right next to the kids section.
okay, well, that's a problem, but I will say I do not go to the kids section anywhere unless I have, like, a little one with me who I can, like, pass off of, oh, this is why I'm here.
Ah, yes, the token child, so you don't get arrested at the lab.
Pretty much.
I'm always disappointed by
Sir.
their philosophy section. It's always
Well-
like Plato, obviously. You have to have Plato, and then you got Descartes, and you've got like the worst translation of the Tao Te Ching you've ever seen. Like you read the first page, and like this wasn't translated by somebody who knows English, and then you've got like for some reason you've got like Kant's Critique of Pure Reason. You're like, why is this here in the context of everything else?
Well, and there's always some, like, some of the stereotypical ones. So there's, like, The Art of War
Mm-hmm.
is always there. Stoicism by Marcus Aurelius is always there.
Which is a great text, but
Which
yeah,
is a
you're
great
right, it is.
text. Yeah, which is a great text, and I agree that should be there. But it is kind of like a cliche philosophy thing now. It's like,
You should at least
oh,
have
yeah.
like Seneca right next to it or something if you're gonna have like a section on Stoicism. But yeah,
Well, if you're gonna have Plato, you could at least have Voltaire too, or Aristotle, or something.
Or
like that.
Aristotle. Yeah, you could have
Yeah.
Aristotle.
What is happening right now? Are
I-
is
Galileo
are
was a
kittens
great
and
philosopher. You never see his works in anything.
You never, yeah, never. I mean, sometimes in like an anthology somewhere, but like that's still kind of rare.
He gets more attention for his astrology because he realized, hey, we don't revolve around the sun, or the sun doesn't revolve around us.
Yeah, and then he got put under house arrest for it, if I remember
Then,
correctly.
then he was locked in his house.
and then they're like, "Fuck you, man."
So I think I have a story about books from Barnes and Noble that you guys might enjoy.
Okay.
Go on.
It's about a lovely lady.
A sort.
Did she
anyway.
have three lovely girls of her own?
It was. I was looking for the book Demonology by King James.
Ah, I like that book.
That seems like a fun thing to read. But so they didn't have one in stock, so they had to order it. And whenever the book that I received was absolutely not what I expected. Normally, I wouldn't be bothered by what the cover of a fucking book looks like, but they handed me this thing, and it was like an MS Paint drawing on the cover, and I was like, what the fuck is this? But I thought it was so horrible and hilarious that I kept it, and I'll post a picture of it soon.
Wait, did you did it end up being just like something that it wasn't at all what you ordered, and they just like threw something at you, or
No,
is it actually what the text is supposed to be?
What I ordered was the text that I was looking for, but it was just in the worst fucking cladding I have ever seen.
Honestly, you think with a book like titled Demonology, you'd be able to come up with an interesting and cool way to cover it.
Never.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you look at these books, oftentimes you'll see something that looks pretty sweet. Like, this is what I was expecting to see. Let me take a couple of pictures here.
I'll be right back real quick.
Like, I would love to
This is
illustrate
the book-
a book for demonology.
This is
Yeah.
the book I was expecting to see.
Yeah, it looks sick.
And give me a moment. I'm going to go grab the book that I received.
I can't wait for this. This is gonna be good. What are you up to, Sam?
Wow.
It's worse than I remember.
Sam said fuck off.
Alright, that's fine.
She
so
being
much worse.
short. Like,
She just can't reach all the way to the mic. She's gotta stand on her toes. Are you gonna show us what it looks like?
I had to take a picture.
Like, if someone hired me to do a book of a bunch of demons and a bunch of angels, that would be like my peak happiness.
Okay, this one is about witches.
That's so bad! Hold on. Let's critique this real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that looks so bad. Can you put a link in the Twitch chat just in case people are wanting to see this?
Well, hold
First
on.
of
Can I
all-
make money doing this? Is there a publisher somewhere that will pay me to make illustrations for books that are at least of this quality? Because I might
I
have a
do
job.
not know.
No, I guarantee you the author himself either drew this or I don't know what
Well, I
happened.
mean, if King James had MS Paint, I'm sure this is what it looked like.
King James, somebody like the text is bad, the background is fucking weird. His face looks like that guy from Harry Potter that's bad. You don't know where the hair goes.
he looks like Jesus from South Park.
Yeah.
He doesn't have. Jesus himself with a sword. 100%.
I can't believe this exists. I'm gonna have to send this to my dad. He would love that.
But yeah, so for a book that
bookmark?
I'm super interested in seeing, reading what stupid ass King James wrote about witches. So I bought his book.
You can't even see pages.
And-
The bookmark looks like they sneezed and then added a cross to the end of it.
So the picture I sent before that is what the book was supposed to look like. That's the cover that was presented on their website whenever I had it ordered. And this is what I received, and it's just so special.
Special's a word that you could use to describe something like that. Lawsuit worthy is another word.
I did send it in the Twitch chat.
Thank you. That's just excruciatingly bad. Yeah, it makes me feel less insecure about doing projects for books. Like, if this motherfucker can get away with it.
I love his eyebrows.
What eyebrows? The 90s penciled in line above his eyes?
So my little brother just
Hey, Rain.
He briefly stopped by my room, and what he described sounded a lot like an ocular migraine.
Okay, what did he describe?
Oh, like the eye pain. He felt really sick. He felt like he was almost like going blind in his eyes, and it hurt.
Yeah. Tell him
And I
to
was
get
just
off the
like-
games for a minute and sleep.
He wasn't even gaming today. He was just like after, or actually, I think it was before or during school. He was starting to feel like shit, and then he kind of just after his school ended, he just turtled downstairs for a while.
Does he play games on a regular basis though?
To do drugs.
Yeah,
Has there been a weather change in the area?
maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't exactly been paying attention to what's going on outside.
I mean,
Doing something.
you just gotta rest your eyes. If you don't get them on a regular basis and due to a weather change, it's probably your eyes being like, please let me fucking close for more than an hour. He needs to shut them for a little bit and rest.
Yeah, at the very least, I told him it's something to just keep an eye on and whatnot. Because
Yes.
if it becomes a problem, then that's something we need to figure out.
His eyes
Our
hurt,
mother
so you can't keep an eye on
our mother does get migraines, but I don't know if they're ocular migraines or not.
The peeps in the voice chat are real quiet. I'll turn them up, don't worry. Well, I talked about this with Noel as well the other day when he mentioned migraines. You do need to go see an eye doctor for it because the pain that you feel during an ocular migraine is identical to the pain that you feel when your retina is ripping itself apart.
That's hot.
Is it? It doesn't feel hot. I don't walk
Kink
around
shame
with them.
me. You can kink shame me.
Yeah. I don't feel like super hot when I'm having an ocular migraine. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
No, ocular migraines aren't.
They suck.
Retinas ripping themselves apart, though. That's my shit.
I had no idea. I have a new drawing for
So-
Delphira.
This is the first time I've actually cracked this book open, and everything inside is what it's supposed to be.
Oh.
Whoa.
It was gonna be like a children's book or something.
Ma'am,
The
put your fur
slightly
down.
updated version of Old English, including the spelling, the non-standardized spelling of words from the 17th century or whatever.
Have fun.
It's gonna be great.
I've read lots of shit like that. It's not. It's horrible. The best way to get through it, and it's horrible. You'll hate it. But to get through it is to try and rewrite what he's saying into like modern English.
Hey Rain, can you hear people in the Discord better?
Just go online and look up someone else's interpretation who's already done it.
Sophie, please.
No, I did this intentionally because I wanted to know how it looked.
I mentally kind of did that sort of thing when I decided for nerdy I like vampires reasons, picking up Dracula, and then I was just like, oh, this is
Kill
gonna be
me.
a time.
Kill.
I mean, I got through it, but
How did people talk this way?
Sophie's mad because someone had the audacity to enter their own apartment.
Good.
I mean, someone did try to break in the other night, so
Oh, that's fucking scary.
I had no idea until like the next day. But someone broke into
Did
our
they
maintenance
try,
room.
or did they think they were going into their own apartment?
That's what I thought. I thought it was just someone that was drunk because they were fucking with our door. But no, they broke into the laundry room, the maintenance room, and they stole the maintenance guy's Jeep.
Well, at least they didn't
okay.
steal the maintenance guy.
Right? That would be quite unfortunate. He's a nice guy.
See, I don't know why, but they broke into my house and they just stole my Tide laundry soap. What the fuck?
That was my question. Like, what the fuck was the point of that? The washers
Why
are
just
disgusting. The dryers barely work. Like, what were you... Oh man, I can't wait to have a defective dryer that she definitely got on, like, fucking Etsy. I don't know what the goal of that was. Very poor decision. But they stole his Jeep. That was sad.
Hopefully he had insurance.
I think he did 'cause he got a new one.
Yeah. Oh well,
It
unless
was an
he's
inside job. Now he's got 2 Jeeps.
where he's one of those maintenance mans that either doesn't have a family or has really like invested his money well, and he can just afford shit like that.
I mean, he's got a. I know he's got a girlfriend who has a kid. That's who he lives with.
Ah, see, but that kid's not his direct responsibility.
Fair enough. Sophia, where'd you go? Sophie.
Bird noises.
Yep.
The fuck is happening? Sophie. Maybe she went to go lay down. I don't know. My dog's head whipped around when he whistled. Ah, there you are. Hi, baby. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I know. Someone entered their own apartment. The audacity. The nerve. You're so cute. Are you okay? Are you traumatized?
Yeah, I am.
Sophie, you evil little shit. Soggy says you're evil. I just think you're too smart for your own good. Alright, go lay down. Or stand there and stare at me. That's fine. What a pouty dog.
She needs you to understand the nerve of that person just going into their own apartment. God.
It's so rude, you know? Nothing innocent is that cute. Example, you also. Aha! You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Listen, we're just, trying to take over the world. There's nothing wrong with that.
What are we doing today, Brain? What we do every day, Pinky. Try and take over the world.
Yeah.
I love Pinky and the Bird. It's good shit.
You know, Lynn in my Discord?
No.
Well, she animated
Do
for
I?
that.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's got a lot of cool animation experience. Someday. I might space out while drawing a couple times. This is taking 100% of my focus.
It's okay. That's how drawing do.
Bet.
Technically, it shouldn't, though, because my goal was to be more brain dead when I draw.
Man.
But we're also learning something new, slowly but surely. Is anyone else drawing, or am I alone right now?
There doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Idle, I counted on you
think
at
we're
least
alone.
drawing dicks while drunk.
Draws dicks while sober.
Yeah, let's say I don't know why hinging on him being drunk.
Because he draws 1,000 more when he's drunk.
1,000, exactly 1,000 more than he
Yeah.
would sober.
Yeah.
I just draw weird shit while sober.
Why is Fruits Basket so good? Ah, right? I can't wait for the next season of the remake to come out. That was the first anime I ever watched, was Fruits Basket.
I can't wait for the next season of the original series to come out.
That's never gonna
That's
happen.
never gonna
The
happen.
creator was so... I don't think the creator of Fruits Basket is ever gonna work with those people again. What was it, Funimation?
I don't think they even got through the first season or whatever.
They got through the first season, but then she got so mad with how much they were trying to change that she was like, you know what? Fuck you.
When you spit on the exec's shoes, you kinda don't like it. And she said, fuck him.
I'm walking.
Yeah, she was like, no, it's my fucking story.
Listen, I would be upset too.
I am upset. Now.
Right this moment.
Now?
Immediately.
Now?
No, not now.
Oh, my neck hurts. Oof. Funimation is the one who does the current one. Who was the one that messed up and pissed her off the last time then? That was a long time
I think
ago.
Funimation just does localization and translation.
Okay, I don't know. Someone made the bad call of changing it up a lot
But-
the first time to make it mainly a comedy, which was a bad idea from the get-go.
There is a lot of stuff that gets changed in translation as well, so that could be a problem.
Well, no, they were wanting to cut out full scenes. Like, they
Yes.
wanted to do something with Akito's arc and erase it completely, and then they wanted to take out part of Toru's arc that was depressing, because they were like, oh, people aren't going to like her character as much if she's
You
sad,
can't have people relate to sadness.
right? Studio Dean? Okay.
Damn,
I-
characters with problems?
yeah.
Nah.
Never.
I opened up Photoshop and it's just a big zoom in picture of Dell's ass.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Because apparently I didn't actually close the files before I exited out, but that's fine.
Oh, it knows exactly what is meant to happen now. More butt.
Yeah, I definitely prefer this to it opening up and being like, hey, do you want to update? No, not since the last time, Photoshop.
You betrayed me once before. I can't let you do that again. Aw, sleepy puppy. She's gonna go back to the vet on Monday to get an update on her allergies. Yes. Oh, by the way, just so people aren't surprised, that's also the day that I'm letting my friend make my hair pink.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like a permanent, it's a glaze. I don't know how that works, but she was like, I just need...
You let your friend glaze on you, huh?
Yeah.
With that, or
Listen,
jacket first?
my business is
Is
my
his rules the
business.
same as mine? You just have to film it first? Like,
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. But she was like, I just need someone with really light hair, otherwise it's not gonna show up. And I was like, well, I got white hair, and she was like,
Well, I got white
yeah.
hair.
So it's
So
kind
is it
of.
like a powder pink? What's going on?
Oh, I have no idea. I just know that she's gonna put something
Yeah.
pink in my hair. I owe her like 5 favors, so I was like, yeah, I'll do that for you. It's not gonna stay in for very long.
It sounds like it's gonna be pretty light.
That's fine with me. I don't mind going a
I
pastel
don't
pink
care
for a little
what
bit.
color pink it is. I'm down. It
I
looks
like
cool.
pink, so
I would
we'll go
like
for
a
it.
pastel pink for a little while.
Oh, just when I thought you couldn't get any cuter. You had that pastel pink phase.
Now
I
I'm
was
gonna
curious. I feel like it could have been more pink, honestly. I kind of would have been into it, but
can
it
always
kind of
be more
faded into like this weird, like peachy kind of color, and I was like, you know, I'm not as into this.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I don't care what it fades into, which is why I'm like, yeah, you could just do whatever the fuck you want. As long as I don't have to, like, do anything. Just sit there.
I feel like I wouldn't care. I'd do it again, but like more pink. But I'm probably gonna go back to auburn, like that red auburn at some point.
Pretty.
I'm probably gonna go back to hell.
Back? Were you kicked out the first time? Bro, we should get t-shirts.
I don't like t-shirts. I got a jacket.
Oh shit, you're right. Ah, that reminds me. I gotta get more jackets up on Etsy.
I have a unicorn tea diffuser now.
Speaking of which, I like what you did with the new shirt. Instead of having the text on the front.
Yeah, I found a
you had
happy
the
medium.
text Anyway.
Yeah.
Put it on the back.
Yes. I need to put more design. That's my goal this week, is to do a lot of posing stuff like this so I can really get it ingrained in my head, because it's not clicking very fast. And then putting up more Etsy stuff. This is such a, I feel like a simple concept that I should have gotten much sooner and for some reason didn't. Like how to rotate. Camera angles and rotating like this.
Oh.
Because a bunch of people, and I had like 2 people commented, I think the last time I streamed, well, you should do figure drawing. I'm like, well, that's still 2D, and usually when you have figure drawing, unless you specifically look up photos on Pinterest, you don't get camera angles. You get the same view of a person posing differently. It's not the same thing as like rotating and thinking about
Yeah.
things in a 3D sense, which is hard for me because it was
Um,
just stupid, I guess.
I've always kind of thought about scenes in the sense of like I was watching a movie.
Yeah.
But where I get caught up personally is whenever you're drawing a scene with two characters and trying to remember how the camera is supposed to rotate so it doesn't fall out of flow,
Yeah.
doesn't jump around too much.
Well, that was something that I was noticing between how my mind worked when I was drawing comics and how my mind worked when I was just drawing. I noticed that there was a different mindset I was having, and I wanted them to work together, and they weren't. Like, I would think one way while doing comics, and I was like, okay, I do this better when I'm specifically doing comics, and I'm not bringing that over to my illustration, and then illustration stuff, I'm like, okay, I need to do this in my comics, and I'm not. Like, the two are not
Yeah.
crossing over.
I don't know why that is, but I get the same issues.
Yeah, from what I've seen, a lot of people experience that same frustration. It's definitely
I
not
think-
just us.
I think the reason is has to do with the fact that I'm like, okay, I need to draw a thing, and I don't think of the scene where it's taking place, so I've kind of got just straight on characters that exist in space, basically.
Same. And that's one of the
It's like-
things I'm trying to get over, is not doing that. Make things more interesting. But it was rewarding for me to post some of that on Instagram because immediately some of the comments were like, "Oh, your posing was really good in this." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, it is." We're hoping to get better from here. Oh god, the eraser was too big on that.
I sent a picture of my unicorn tea diffuser into the chat, into the general.
I was hoping you would. Ah,
Yeah!
I love that.
I also have. It came like in a pack with multiple. Let me.
Is there
I
like a
got one.
walrus one?
I got
know
one
it's-
that's like a lemon. I got one like a lemon slice. One that's an owl. One that's a squirrel. One that's an elephant, and one that is a shark.
Nice.
Squirrel, eh?
Yeah. For all that squirrel energy.
That does fit us very well. Squirrel energy.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy.
I feel
do
like you're
that.
sleepy all the time.
Or should I-
I mean, I wouldn't say all the time.
I would. Like I just did.
I wouldn't.
Is your sleep schedule back on track, or is that still a little
It's all
wonky?
over the fucking place.
I kind of figured. I had a feeling.
Oh man, my sleep schedule's fucked too.
Should be fine tonight because I'm going to actually sleep at night.
Good.
Because I've got shit to do tomorrow.
That's a mood.
But yeah, I'm still, what was that, like a day or so ago, I was like, oh yeah, I'll fix that. And then over the next couple days, and I think we're about on track for that statement.
Well, it takes time.
It's the reason I'm sleepy right now. I say that it's kind of fucked up, but really it's more like I wake up at 4 a.m. and then go to bed at like 2. I used to do this thing where I would be awake most of the time and then I would sleep in increments of 4 hours. So, I mean, it's been pretty fucked up for a couple of years now.
I mean, some people function better that way, I've heard.
I definitely do.
So why not just stick to that?
I don't know.
I mean, like, some doctors are like, some people function better if they get 8 hours in a row, and then some people function better if they just sleep in, like, bits and pieces of 4. So...
I think I will probably start doing that again because well, I mean, I can definitely just stay up for an entire day, but I don't want to.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I get cranky without my nap.
Fuck.
I just eventually get to a point where I'm talking about random stupid shit and then I just can't remember what I was saying.
That sounds like me all the time.
Oh, well, I usually remember the dumb stuff I say.
Oh, well, no, I remember it. I just, I forget it while I'm trying to say it.
Oh, well, if I'm too tired, I just completely forget. I also can't, read things very well. Letters and numbers start getting mixed up. All kinds of crazy stuff. And I hallucinate ants.
Here's an important
Ants.
factoid I just got from my Twitch. Sam is cute when she's sleepy, says Rain.
No!
Yes.
Sam is
No, Rain.
cute right now.
No!
She's cute all the time, but especially when she's
No.
sleepy. Yes.
No, we're not doing that.
Shut the fuck
No.
up. It's my stream. It's my stream. Sam, it's my stream.
No!
It's my stream.
Ah!
Let me have this. It's my stream. It's my special
A
day.
gorgeous woman.
I know, right? Fuck.
Ah!
Sorry.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
I'm gonna go
do
play some
something
games with my
sad.
buds.
Have
Play
fun.
Payday. I'll see y'all later.
See ya.
To play.
Huh?
What game are you gonna play?
Payday 2.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
okay.
Ah, he does like that game.
Alright, see y'all later.
Bye.
Seems like that
Bye.
does add up.
Bye bye.
Peace out, broski.
Big robots.
Now that Kittens is gone, we can talk shit.
No.
How dare he be such a nice and kind person? The audacity.
The nerve.
The nerve, honestly.
Honestly,
Honestly.
Listen, Rain. Fight me.
Her little protest noises make me super happy. Right? It's hilarious. It just makes me want to do it more. Sorry, but you're just adorable. We can't help it. Have you tried not being as adorable?
yeah, be more ugly.
I don't think she could if
Got
she
it.
tried.
Damn, this just turned into a roast.
Do it.
Uh,
Rain, you're not that much taller than me.
Look, two short people arguing.
you could say they're short-tempered.
Goss, you can't say shit either.
You could
I
say
can,
that-
and I just did.
God.
Watch, I'll do it again. Short-tempered. Done.
I'm gonna remember this.
Oh, that's
Before you
fine.
make
I
your,
won't.
Your choices. Have you gone through the proper process of looking up to see whether or not you are currently average height for a woman?
I am not average height for a woman.
I
no,
am.
not you. Uh-oh,
Rain,
dominance
2
has been
inches
asserted.
is not a lot.
Well, you say 2 inches isn't a lot, but it's a lot closer to average than you are.
Listen. Shut up.
Shut up, she says.
5'6", I believe, is the average height for a woman. Last I checked,
5'6"?
anyway. Last I checked.
Man, I am
It
not
changes
that.
A long time
constantly.
ago. Yeah,
Well,
it does change
not-
constantly.
It changes like every few years.
Hello.
5'4" now.
Uh-oh.
Are you-
Average woman got taller.
Oh man, I'm 1 inch below average. That's a bummer.
A couple years ago,
Neither do I.
someone was like, "Ha, you're short," and I'm like, "Actually, I'm average," and they're like, "Nope." I look it up, and it's fucking 6 foot for a man, and I'm just like, "What the fuck?"
It's funny because I don't often see guys that are,
6 feet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, when you see guys, they're 5'8" or they're like 6'3".
Josh falls into the 6'3" category. He's a tall boy.
This is a rare like 5'10", and he complains.
man.
He's like, I'm short, and I'm like, bitch, the fuck you are.
I'm short. Jeez.
And I sit there like, listen, you can shut the fuck up because I am literally 5 feet tall.
No, I don't meet the standard. The standard. Fate. I feel like
mean,
this.
I know.
Oh, go on.
On my growth chart thing, I'm in the 5th percentile, in the 5th growth percentile, which means 95% of women are taller than me.
Ah. How does it feel to be 95% shorter than everybody?
I hate it so much. Average male height is 5'9".
Yes, I've done it.
Ah, Rage, you can't do this to me.
What is Rage doing?
He's posting stories of my husband with the shirt off.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Garen, ah, yes. I love him. I've been purposely not reading for a while so we could stock up chapters so I could just like binge it all in one go.
I feel.
I've been purposely not reading for a while so I get dumb. It's working.
I was like, you gonna finish that sentence or you gonna stall out there? Okay.
I've got an important character question for you, Goss.
What's up, man?
How far do you think Del could throw Tori?
I don't know. Is Tori fighting back or is she letting this happen?
I don't know if she could.
Well, I mean, it would make her hard. Like, if she can get Tori to stand a certain way on her hand, she could throw her really far. But that's only if she's doing
Yes.
this willingly.
Stand straight with your hands up in the air.
Oh yeah,
So they
she could.
can
She
hear her.
could launch her like a spear into someone 50 feet away.
Yeet.
I might have to draw
Tell me
that.
how the moon looks.
Tell me how the mood looks, Shody. Oh,
Tori cannon.
I love it. Del Toro is one of my favorite things to think about when I am sad. Just
Yes, rain. Yeet.
yay. Well, shit. If I know how to pose things, truly, who can stop me? Am I Starbite now? Do I qualify? Does anyone know who Starbite is?
No, it sounds familiar though.
Oh.
Oh, fucking. I can't believe I have to educate you guys on Starbite.
Listen, I stopped reading so I could be dumb.
It's not a comic, it's an artist.
I stopped looking at images so I could be dumb.
Great job.
It worked.
I don't know. Starbite is one of the people that I was looking at to make a goal. Like they do posing really well. And they're one of the people that is inspiring me to get better at posing. Let me just pop this in the Discord real quick. Oh, not that Discord. That's not mine. Here we go. This
Not that
artist.
Discord, that's not mine.
I love this artist for their. I mean, their characters are really cool, but their posing is also very good.
Yeah, me take.
And I envy that level of freedom, because it looks like they can just draw whatever the fuck they want when they want.
Oh
Like a man
wow!
vaulting
I
over
already
nothing.
follow them.
Yeah.
Potentially break that.
I do like that.
I don't know who they are. Oh wow, I already follow them.
Well, one of the reasons someone pointed out Starbite to me is someone someone was trying to tell me that someone stole Peter as a character. They're like, this artist is ripping you off, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure they've been drawing before the dawn of time. Is what it looks like. They're so good. But I went to go look at their art, and I'm like, I am in love. And this person's like, are
And
you
then
pissed?
found out
I'm
that
like,
they're actually 12 years old.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know, younger artists are terrifying these days. They're really good.
Honestly, though. But yeah, to be fair, Sniggle, don't have everyone memorized always by their handles, by their screen names and whatnot. So you could be like, oh yeah, Starbite. That does not necessarily mean I know them by their screen name. I may recognize their art before I recognize their screen name.
Same.
That's true.
If you show me their artwork, I'm like, oh, I know who that is. Don't remember their name. I could point them out
That's
from a
why
crowd.
It's difficult for people to have alternative porn accounts.
Yes.
Sam.
Listen, not yet.
We'll get there.
One day.
Did you guys just assimilate and become this one person?
Yes. So all the
No.
poses down here are from bird's eye view, and then all the poses down here, up here, are from like an ant's view.
An artist that I really, yeah, you get your food, girl. Get your food.
What the fuck does that mean?
What do you mean?
You
What do
know,
you
it's a
mean?
new thing. Get your food, girl.
What?
Haven't you heard it out
Goss,
in the world?
Rain has 2 Great Danes. She literally will have to fight her dogs to get her food.
I have to fight my dog. Oh, I didn't see that. My bad.
Yeah, no, I cut off mid-sentence to address what Rain was talking about.
Thank you.
Which, to be fair, is on me. But, what I was saying before that was, 2 artists I really enjoy. Fishfinity and, The Real Snipster.
Can
Both
you
of
put
them?
links in the Discord?
Yes. I mean, The Real Snipster, most of what she posts on her Instagram anymore is legitimately just, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
Oh, hell yeah.
fan art. That's basically all she's got on this account. But I follow her because she made it a comic that I really love, and hang on, let me copy that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there. So, and then Fishfinity, I love her characters. She loves. Goss, I feel like you would like her. Her characters have a lot to do with like space and time and dealing
Oh,
with,
yeah,
like,
that's-
mortality.
That's my shit. It always
Yeah,
surprises
so-
me when people say that they feel like they have to do fan art mixed with OCs. Nobody's ever gonna just be a fan of the work with OCs. The most powerful artists I've seen draw purely their OCs, and their fan base is loyal to a point where it's an army.
Scary.
It's scary. Yeah.
I was one of those people once. 2014.
Whose OCs were you
I was
freaking out
being-
over?
No one's. I was the artist who was like, I have to draw fan art. Otherwise, I'll never be anything.
Oh, and then you met Ash and Gabe, I presume?
Well, no, first I received a cease and desist order from a major company.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You got in trouble.
So I stopped doing fan art then because I was like, oh man, I don't like doing this to begin with. And
Hey,
then I
Lynn.
get this fucking cease and desist order. And I'm just like, that's just more confirmation I need to do my own shit.
Yeah. And people always don't take that seriously. They're always like, oh no, I'll get away with fan art forever. I'm like, depends.
All right.
Depends on who
fuck
you're
with
on.
phone, mate.
I put both links in the general for both artists' Instagrams.
So you said Fishfinity, yeah?
Yeah, the Real Snipster and Fishfinity.
I'm falling in love.
Like seriously, the Real Snipster's anatomy. Ha.
Oh, I killed my own music. Whoops.
Whoops.
Stand by,
Well,
folks.
of course their anatomy is awesome. They're a JoJo fan.
Yeah, but like even before the JoJo stuff, like just from their comic, that shit was already there. That skill already there. But they have said that drawing all this JoJo stuff has helped them improve.
Yeah.
But
God.
like seriously, she just I love how she draws things.
At least I'm wearing pants. That is a bonus, Rain.
While I don't do fan art anymore, I would be much more interested in like a style study, I think.
Oh yeah.
And
You're still
if-
supposed to like
If I was gonna choose anyone, it would probably be Araki.
Arahi?
Araki? The JoJo.
Ah, okay,
manga.
duh. I just don't have my brain on today. I'm so sorry.
Let me see if I can find any of her stuff that has to do with her actual like OCs from her comic. Because I know like there's very little in here anymore.
There's a person I follow on Instagram, and basically they get irritated often because people will compare their style to Araki's, and they're like, "Oh, that's disgusting! I fucking hate JoJo. It's the worst thing on earth." And I'm just
That's
like,
so mean.
I see you have bad taste.
Right? There's no need to bash someone just because people are comparing you.
Yeah, like if somebody told me, people have told me actually, but when they do, I'm just like, oh shit, dude. Like, I wouldn't typically say that he's an inspiration for my art, but if somebody makes the comparison to the style and not a specific character, I'd be like, that's fucking awesome. Like, thanks.
I can see it. I wouldn't look at your work and think of JoJo, but I would look at your work and his style and be like, yeah, I see the similarities. I just really like the way you design characters, and now I've got to get better at clothing because you're fucking killing it in clothing.
Man, I just like clothes. That's all I really got to say.
Like, you've got rendering down really well for textures, and that's one of my weakest areas.
Yeah, I used to actually make textures for 3D models that I used to make.
You've done it
so
very well.
Thank you.
I'm just looking through Cyberpunk Tori right now. I love it with all my heart.
I just love the thought of hearing her walking with that fucking raincoat. and
Right?
stockings.
Squeak, 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 squeak. That'd be the most irritating sound, but worth it for the style.
You said raincoat, and I'm sorry, but my brain very briefly
Rain-
edited in reindeer coat.
Reindeer?
Ah, we're back to this again. Awesome. Am I loud to you guys? I'm not used to having a mic right by my face. I'm gonna tell Josh I'm stealing these more often. If they're not too
Speaking of
expensive.
Lucius, the character who is in that Cyberpunk Tory thing, his shoes are based off of Dio's shoes, or they're inspired by. But also, you know, like knight armor, because I can't get away from that, no matter how much I don't cry. Never mind.
Just embrace it. Fuck. Perspective gods, hear my plea. No, they say.
Yes, my child.
Help me.
No.
Look upon me with favor and realize my plight.
Suffer.
God damn it.
Dude, I know you don't watch video game streams, but every here and there, I think you definitely should pop into Rain streams, because last night we were on some shit. let me
I
tell
would too,
you.
just on the basis that it's rain streaming. The only reason I haven't
Yeah.
the past couple days is because I felt like that was such a bad cold. That was almost on par with COVID.
Rain streams are like a horny talk show radio with a backdrop of video games.
Hell yeah.
Like, dude, at some point, if you have free time, literally go back and watch the VOD of her stream from last night. And at the very least, the first little while is just us laughing.
People keep saying VOD. What is VOD?
like the-
Video on demand.
Yeah. Video on
It's
demand. Like the
thing
playback.
where your stream automatically saves the video for your viewers' consumption
Oh, okay. Alright.
at will.
Nice.
Just the playback. So, you know, you get free time. I swear, you go and check that out. And my goodness, the first little while is just us laughing.
That makes me happy. I like laughing.
Kittens was in the for the first while he wasn't in the VC, but he was in the chat and he was just like, "You guys are clowns."
Clown ladies.
Epic
whole
Evan,
fucking
hey,
circle.
how do? Hi Rain, you're back. I
Hello,
was
Evan.
telling Goss that she should watch the VOD from the stream last night. Yeah.
Back with food and milkshake.
Just because-
Do you plan on sharing?
Because we were laughing.
Hi, brain chemistry. Draw some buff guys or ladies. No. I'm drawing poses right now. I mean, it might involve buff guys and or ladies. I don't know. Sexy time
She
for
unfortunately missed my description of her Twitch channel.
my description.
No,
Rain's description.
Rain's. No, his description of Rain's stream.
I'm sure it's brilliance.
It's pretty funny. Epic Evan asks, "What are you using to stream to both YouTube and Twitch?"
Restream, I think. Brain chemistry. I won't let you down though. In the future, there will in fact be ladies and at least some buff men. I gotta draw Peter more often,
We
But right
do
now-
love some buff men.
and we also love sexy ladies. Right now, I'm drawing poses to practice. Actually, I'm practicing to get better at drawing buff men and sexy ladies. Because I got you.
So eventually we'll get there.
But this is the horizon line right here, and I'm trying to practice perspective and posing. So all the poses up here are going to be from a like floor up view, and then all the poses down here are from like a bird's eye view. Because we got to get all them angles when we're drawing the lovely people. But Evan, I'm using Restream, and I stole Josh's headset. Don't tell him.
When you wanna draw the booty, you wanna see the booty and draw the booty from all angles.
Exactly. You got to be able to draw it from all angles.
A full scope of booty.
And then you gotta censor it and put a paywall up so they can see it.
Pretty
yeah, and
much.
say, hey, come subscribe to my Patreon.
I got-
CUM.
I was trying to look up today how to do, because with YouTube you can do like kind of the same thing as Patreon, but people can just join your YouTube membership. I think you have to have like 30,000 followers or
Sign up for my
subscribers.
OnlyFans.
I don't have an OnlyFans. I'm not cool enough for an
Plot twist, it's
OnlyFans.
all drawing.
If I could get away with that,
Dude, I don't know. Maybe you can get away with just putting drawings in an OnlyFans. Just
You definitely
drawings.
could just do drawings. People just put pictures of their feet up there. People have free ones.
people just put pictures of their feet there.
But it is also misleading and people might judge you.
Oh, people are gonna judge me either way. I have a lewd
That's
OnlyFans.
very
drawing
true.
mud either way. She's gonna be judged by somebody, so you might as well get paid for it.
Exactly.
Look, see, Rain has lewd art on OnlyFans.
That's because Rain is good at drawing that. I am not.
Listen, I believe in you. I believe in your
What?
smut capabilities.
What do you think I'm trying to
One of
do
my
right now?
friends Posted porn for the first time in my Discord the other day. and
You might
I was
want to be
like,
careful
"Oh,
about saying
shit.
that word for my YouTube stream.
YouTube.
I know YouTube's lame.
Fuck off.
Oh my
That's
god.
alright. I'm not gonna be
The-
heartbroken if this stream is taken down.
I mean, I don't think they'll take it down, but they might.
I don't care.
I
I feel like we're
uh,
still PG enough that
not
we're
safe
not.
for content that was posted in my Discord. Nice save.
I don't know if I'm in your Discord.
Not.
Single, do you have a Discord?
I do. I've got a couple.
Nice. I need to draw more
Yeah,
posts too.
like
Just
the
bit.
one made for Among
The
Us that
Among Us draft
nobody touches.
channel where
Hang
I
on.
just put everyone.
That would be
Not
hilarious.
everyone, but a lot of people that I was willing to play the game with.
And then we never did.
Yeah, well, I've got a Discord. It's just me and two other people, local friends, and I don't know.
Hold on. Brain chemistry says I need to draw more poses too. Just spent more time on anatomy and psych myself when things look wrong. Psych yourself out when things look wrong. That's what I'm doing right now. Because some of these look wrong, but I mean, doing a bunch of them surely will lead me somewhere. Brain chemistry. It's okay. That's what we're here for. You can draw with us and mess up with us, but you will be encouraged.
Rain asked, "Have you seen the not safe for work piece that she did?"
Have you posted it in my Discord or
I
on
believe it's in her
Instagram?
Discord.
Damn it. Do I need to add a not safe for work like posting channel here? I know we have Horny Jail.
I thought we already had a not safe
No,
for
we do
work,
have a not safe for work
uh,
one.
But it's Mimi, and I mean, how
yeah.
not safe for work do you want it to be?
I don't
Yeah,
care.
I-
I'm truly unfazed by many things.
You can get pretty not safe for work, I'd say.
I spent
yeah,
I-
I've seen some serious not safe for work art, man, in people's Discords, and it's like, oh my goodness, wow. I mean, I'm impressed.
People
Impressed,
are
horrified.
mostly waiting to kind of gauge the severity of not safe for work, and they want you to have in there because, I mean, it's just memes. That's probably all it's ever gonna be. But if somebody was to start drawing actual not safe for work and wanted to post it there, they'd probably.
I believe in Discord you can have a section. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there you go.
Uh,
The
I
first
believe-
piece.
I believe you can make a thing in your Discord where you have to like. It's
Put
like a
age group.
content thing that you can put in certain channels. That's like, are you sure you are like over 18 to like do
Yeah.
this, blah 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 blah, kind of a thing. And that tends to be a pretty good safeguard because then it's like, yeah, if you clicked into this and you
Yeah.
clicked that you are over 18, what you see is on you.
It used to automatically put an age gate in there. Does it not do that now?
I don't think so, but I don't know. Because I don't know what the settings for Gossip's
Oh yeah, it's
Discord
turned
is.
off on that. Do you want me to put that on there?
Oh, you can if you want. I've just been making sure that people who come in are over 18. So far, I think everybody is over 18 in my Discord.
A button they have to click.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
it's not
tend to
like
have a
a-
lot of younger people
Oh,
yet.
I don't actually have permission to edit channels.
That's alright, I'll do it after stream. I wish people would post more often in the Not Safe for Work
I
channel.
mean, it doesn't
If
get
I make
much
some art,
link
I will.
from that GIF I posted earlier.
The GIF
Oh,
you posted
no.
earlier.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Oh, Rain, that was really good on
Lady.
anatomy, by the way.
This lady getting hit with a gallon of white shit. I don't even know what it is.
Do you guys remember the Etsy listing I made you guys look at? I'm 12, what are you talking about?
I don't know if that in there.
The White Claw body pillow thing? I don't even remember what it was.
Oh
It was
my God.
funny.
I make girls eat like White Claw in a sexual way.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god. Goss. So, Rain directed me to a stream that we were watching earlier. I mean, it was already somebody who I was following. I just didn't realize that she was streaming. But I jumped in just as she was talking about crocheting a dick-shaped body pillow.
That takes some skill, I feel like.
I mean, it was like it had like the pattern for it. Like she put a link in the chat that was the pattern for making a dick-shaped body pillow.
Does she sell the pattern?
I can send you a link to it.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly, like, it says the pattern is available for free, so, on the site. 'Cause I
Okay.
saved the link because I thought it was hysterical.
I might have to commission you to make me a crochet thing someday.
Dude, at whatever point I actually know how to make stuff out of crochet, because right now all I got is scarves, and eventually I'll finish.
Under 18
blankets.
cannot have a PayPal account. You have to be an adult to donate to Patreon. Well, one, you don't have to use PayPal to donate to Patreon anymore, and two, people lie about their age all the time. I had a PayPal before I was 18. I just said I was 18. Unfortunately, these days kids are just too darn smart.
Okay,
I've been
so I
lying
posted
about
the
being
link
18,
into the Not Safe for Work
Well.
channel.
Ah, thanks, Rage.
That looks like an extremely uncomfortable pillow in almost every way.
In
I don't know.
almost
I
every
feel
way.
like I feel like it would actually be pretty soft because the yarn that it looks like it's being used there is pretty much similar, or if not like the same as the kind of yarn that I use for making my scarves and whatnot. And that stuff is so soft and like squishy, and the fact that it's like just full of like cotton means that thing's just soft.
Soft and squishy.
All I know, it looks pretty phallic to me.
Well,
It's a dick.
yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's
Goss, you
supposed
broke
to.
the law. Yeah. But I also was taking commissions at the time, and I needed people to pay me, and I didn't want it to go to my parents' account, so I just made a PayPal for myself.
Wow.
I don't know. I think people will get over it. I don't think the FBI is going to come busting down my door any minute now.
I actually work for the FBI and you're under arrest.
Oh, man. Gosh dang it. I just really threw myself under the bus there.
Got it. Somebody break into her house and shoot her 17 times.
Absolutely. There we go. Now I can make the lines pink. Man, they were really making that hard for me. Pink, 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 pink.
I mean, I don't know. If I looked at Goss and thought, does she break the law often? I would think, yes. Probably almost every Day.
Teasing. I know, Lynn. I'm very, I don't know. I used to call myself a very vanilla person. I don't know how much I can call myself that anymore, but I still consider myself a fairly vanilla person. I'm a very boring
Well, when you've
person.
got- They'll degrade you pretty fast.
I'm sorry, you cut out so much during that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
When you got friends like you
Carter
do,
ripped my
they'll
cake.
degrade you pretty fast.
Oh yeah, and the internet also did a great job of that. That good old internet.
Man, I really, if I can figure out what the heck the pattern for that body pillow is, it's not outside the realm of possibility of something that I would make just for the laughs.
Well, why not, right?
Yeah. It probably would take a long time though, because I mean I still haven't even come close to finishing any of my blankets. But
Are you in the market for a giant penis?
A crocheted one, to be specific.
Can I interest you in giant body pillow? If so, this larger than life amigurumi penis pattern is for you.
Hey,
Alex
Carter.
is reading the description from the link.
I'm not doing too bad, Carter. How are you? Sketch Geek, look at all them bots. Oh god, I have 2 people in different chats now. I'm gonna have to keep track. Yeah, I'm working on my
Yeah,
posing.
Rain, we got you.
Or
I've
just,
been both of your streams. Keeping
Thank
an eye
you.
on things.
I appreciate it.
I'm also on both of your streams.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'm just working on
I'm not even a
posing
mod.
relative, not yet,
Your viewer.
posing relative to a horizon line. So I can, you know, do stuff better. But that's my first thing to knock out in 2021, is getting better at posing and perspective, because that's some of my weakest points. And we're just gonna start off the year with a hard one. Because I guess I'm a masochist, I don't know.
I mean, if you do that, then the rest of the year is easy by comparison.
Exactly, and that's what I need right now. Doing stuff is good. I think so.
You know what I really want? I really want one of those like fluffy crocheted like dragons.
That sounds like fun.
Like I want one of those little like crocheted dragons that people make because they're so cute.
You can probably find the pattern for it on Etsy somewhere.
I probably could, but I have no idea how I would even remotely begin to make one.
Isn't that what the
Was it
pattern's for?
first aid for K-Mel?
Well, the thing with the pattern is that you have to understand what each of the different stitches are.
Oh, duh.
follow
That was
the
stupid for me to say.
Because there's different types of stitches. So as a result, if it's because I know how to do like the very basic stitch, and that's it. But if it was like, oh, you need to do a double stitch, or you need to do this other like weird stitch, then I don't know how to do it. And I'm still a little confused about stitching in the round, but I kind of get it. It's just a matter of I don't have like the actual experience to do that. So
I've heard the term stitching in the round before. I had
Yeah.
sewing classes and like crocheting like over a decade ago, and I've only maintained like repairing stitches, that kind of information.
if I have a video where I can basically like copy what they're doing step by step, then I can do that because that's how I learned to crochet in the first place. So
I wonder if I could find that.
I could probably see if I could find the video I used to learn how to crochet and then just literally send that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can find that. Because I basically just kept pausing it and then go back and then play it and then keep doing the same thing.
I hope it's the 80s.
What?
Big one or small one? I could teach you. Rain says she could teach you double stitch.
I hope
Yeah,
you're video in the 80s.
Yeah, Rain mentioned that she could teach me double stitch, but I was using it as an example. I kind
I
of
hope
get it.
there's-
It's just once again, it's one of those sort of things that like it's harder to understand things sometimes just because you don't have like the practical experience with it.
Yeah, naturally.
Because I can understand a lot of things in concept. I saw this stitch the other day that's like a star stitch, and it looked really interesting. And in theory, I understand it. If I went back and watched that video again, I feel like I could replicate it. It's just a matter of whether or not I actually do it and gain the experience enough to know how to do it.
That's fair.
Yeah, so at some point I'll get there though.
Oh man, Patreon is gonna be spoiled today. They're gonna get all kinds of content. Whoop whoop. That's something I need to research this week. How to up my Patreon game this upcoming year. It's here. I don't know why I say upcoming. It's arrived.
You're still stuck in 2020 like me and everyone else.
Yes.
'Cause it feels
Yes.
like it didn't end. It just got worse.
Yep. Yep. That's how it is. Loving it.
Hey, is this the lady that I watched? Was this one or the other ones? 'Cause I know there's like two videos that I looked at. I think this is it though. Just skipping around the video.
The scarf I did for Robin was a row of single, row double, and repeat. Fun. Oh, it's all dark.
Okay, let me. YouTube videos. I'll send this up to YouTube videos.
Thank you.
Cool. There it is.
Thank you.
Yep.
Alright, now we're gonna color these bitches in so they can stand out a little bit.
This reminds me of the time I learned how to make chainmail.
Make chainmail like actual chainmail or draw it?
I mean, technically speaking,
I mean, I would say
doing one
both.
might help with the other.
Yeah, I would say both. But primarily actual chainmail.
That is badass.
As well as, like costume chainmail.
Is there anything you
Because-
don't know how to do?
I'm not very good at swimming.
Really?
Very good at swimming.
Oh.
I can't swim. I just not very well.
I mean, I don't feel like a lot of people can brag that they're a professional swimming level.
God damn it. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things I don't know how to do. Taxes?
I feel like that's a
Yeah.
pretty important one.
That one's more of a joke, too. I know.
Taxes.
I can do my taxes. But,
I learned that TurboTax is not my friend.
yeah, TurboTax is no one's friend.
Man, they really like effed us over in the whole stimulus check area.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
it eventually, but they had to be like, by the way, we messed up.
Hasn't gotten it yet.
Who hasn't gotten it yet?
Mom.
Ugh. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for people to get them, especially if they did shit with TurboTax.
It's a little silly because right now I'm trying to think of things that I don't know how to do.
And you're having a hard
it's
time.
having to do it hard.
Sketch Geek wants to know who all the disembodied voices are.
Oh, that's my Discord. So the one who just
Hello.
spoke and sounds like she has a good head on her shoulders, that's Sam. The other one talking is Sniggle. And then I'm Cass. I don't know if we've met before. Hi, nice to meet you.
I feel like I have seen Sketch Geek before.
Oh yeah, Sketch Geek and I have
I've
met a
actually
couple
met-
times.
We met Sketch Geek in person in 2017. It's been a while. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I felt really bad. New here, who are you again? I don't even know. I felt really bad. I was talking about this to I have Dayquil brain. I can't remember, but at Lightbox, I felt so bad, particularly for you and two other art friends I had there, because the entire weekend I was in varying amounts of pain, and I felt like a lot of people were excited to say hello to each other, and I was also excited, but I was so fucked up that whole weekend. I was like, I'm gonna die of pain, but I'm really excited to be here.
Okay,
I think I also met him again at C2E2 when you and I were hanging out with Soggy.
That was a fun
but
time.
it was weird. We like accompanied you to like shared hotel room because you needed to do something, and so Soggy and I were just kind of like standing outside, like a little awkwardly, like, oh man, feeling a little bit intrusive here.
Yeah.
Sketch
I don't
Geek
remember.
said,
Yeah,
I,
no, there's a lot of Foghouse before.
they said, I feel like you mentioned that at the con while we were waiting for some doors to open.
Okay, I'm glad I did. I couldn't remember if I did or not. I just remembered that the entire time I was there, like, the people who I did meet and talk to were like, you just seem like you were really pale and not having a great time. And I'm like, it wasn't, like, I was anxious to be there, but it was just the amount of pain I was in. I wasn't, people were like, I'm sorry if you didn't want to talk or meet. I'm like, no, I wanted to talk. I just didn't have a solution to my pain problem at that time. I was still trying to treat it like not a problem. Oh, Sophie's barking in her sleep.
Oh,
She's still barking.
but yeah, Sketch Geek. So, the Sketch Geek and anyone else who might be just lurking in the chat. The guy is Niggle. I'm Sam, and then we all know our lovely streamer Goss.
Hello. I exist. Okay, she's not having a nightmare. As long as she's not having well, if she's having a nightmare, her fur will fan up. But she's just chilling. I don't know what she's doing.
Sleeping.
Yeah, but what is she doing in her dream? She sure is barking a lot.
Probably going after the person who has the audacity of going into their own apartment.
Right? You have not met Sam. You've met me and Sniggle. And Soggy.
No, I've only ever been here in these streams, and then Rain also has only ever been in these streams as well. You may have encountered Goss and Sniggle in person, but not either of us. Yeah, and Soggy is there in the chat.
I'm not a disembodied voice at the moment. You could be.
Lurking while doing it off an arc. Ah, okay.
Oh, well, that's fair.
Yeah. And Kittens is playing with friends. He was here earlier, and he's another voice that you would not know, but I don't think you were there at that point in the stream.
Sometimes I wish my voice had a body.
I think we all wish our voices had bodies, to be quite honest. I wish my voice sounded like, Kittens.
He has such a great voice.
That'd be weird.
He really does. No, me stay the same, just my voice changed to the sound of what I imagine God sounds like.
What's really funny is that he told me that he was one of those boys who they woke up and their voice was different.
That's odd.
No, it happens with some boys. Some boys, they just crack and then eventually, like,
They
their voice
crack.
drops and then it just stays. But then I've heard multiple cases where a guy will, like, go to sleep and then wake up and their voice is different. And he
True,
initially
I
thought
cracked a long time ago.
he initially thought that he was like just unwell or something like that, and that his voice would return to normal. No, that was the new voice.
That was it. How's your
Yeah,
cold,
I wish
Goss?
I could wake up and keep the voice that my cold gave me sometimes.
Right? I feel like my voice is less annoying when it's dampened. How's your cold, Goss? It's doing better. I can breathe through my nose, and that's a positive.
Oh yes, his laugh. Oh my god, I have like
His
at
evil
least-
laugh.
I at least know one clip in another Discord server that I love revisiting just because it's him laughing, and I'm just like, serotonin.
Romance at its finest.
Yes.
His laugh is just
Yes.
the most infectious sound.
It is.
And like, you guys haven't heard it, but his sleepy voice.
I feel like that would belong in a not safe for work channel.
I love his sleepy voice. Like you can just.
I
tell he's so
imagine you
tired.
do.
It's so fun because you can tell, and then Rain and I are constantly like, "Go to sleep, go sleep. You're sleepy."
He's like,
We
no.
argue with each other about
I
not
was imagining
sleeping when we're sleepy, but like, it's different.
a completely different form of sleepy voice, like the oh, this person obviously just woke up voice.
Which one is more
They're just
attractive,
kinda-
I wonder?
A little bit nasally.
What is better, the sleepy voice to going to sleep or the sleepy voice waking up?
Don't ask me.
Well, I have a
I
husband,
just
so I
got
could think
sleepy
about that.
voice all the time.
I feel like the waking up one would be better because the voice hasn't gone used for a little while, and also he's like coming to awareness, so he's mentally more there and gearing and winding up instead of winding down.
Fair.
My sleepy voice is just not talking.
You are not the biggest morning person, I've learned.
And then people just think that I'm pissed, and I'm like, nah, dude.
You didn't have that luxury when you slept over here, because Sophie was, from the moment I opened the door, in your face.
I'll have you know, I woke up every single day at 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot.
I
You got up way earlier than we did.
I'm just gonna sleep because they get up at like 10 a.m. on the regular basis.
Yeah, we're not.
So,
We're not the best when it comes to sleeping patterns.
so there
Right,
might
I
have been a
agree.
very good chance I had already been awake when Sophie ran out and jumped on me, and I was just like, man, I'm just waiting for these people to wake up.
And Sophie's
That's
like,
one of my
hello!
days.
Hello,
But
Huey.
occasionally I would fall asleep.
I just felt bad because I know Sophie's not the most merciful person to deal with in the morning, but she's just very excited to see you. I had my friend Bree, she was over on New Year's, and she slept over naturally because I'm not going to let her drive home after the chaos that ensued. And Sophie jumped up on her in the morning, but she's used to, she is a chihuahua. So she, for a moment of sleepiness, thought it was her chihuahua and shoved Sophie off the couch. And if you do that, Sophie just jumps on you even harder. So she just full on tackled Bree on the couch and licked the crap out of her face. And I was like, I'm so sorry. She was like, nah, I deserve this. I did just shove her off the bed.
I feel like depending on how I'm woken up, I have very different like reactions and how I wake up. Because if it's somebody I don't like waking me up, you can tell. I start off angry.
I got in a fight with my brother over that exact thing.
I remember you telling me about it. Big or small crochet dragon, Rain asks.
Probably
Bigger.
small. I mean,
Oh,
I-
big!
well, I would love a big one, but like, I wouldn't be able to make one. But like a small one, probably. But if it's my brother, I wake up in a pretty good mood because I adore him. And I've had a few occasions at my best friend's house where one of her dogs will walk over, usually the big dog, and he'll just start like sniffing at me, and that'll wake me up. And I can safely say I love getting woken up by a dog.
Yeah. I think I could
Okay,
ever be
good.
pissed by a dog waking me up.
Okay,
Like,
good. So if
like,
you guys
I
ever stay at my
cannot be mad
apartment.
about it.
Sophie's a little bit more aggressive, though.
Like, my brain immediately goes into, this is the best way I could ever have woken up. There is literally an animal on me. This is amazing.
True,
I feel
true.
like I've been conditioned into responding with being woken up with absolute hatred.
With absolute hatred and spite in my heart.
Just disdain for the person who's waking me up. But usually,
Oh my goodness.
the thing that annoys me the most is when people come in and they're just jogging. Like, they'll come in and they'll be like, Cody. And I'll be like, what the fuck do you want?
What could you possibly need right now?
And it specifically annoyed me back when I was in high school. Well, in school in general. Because obviously, they were getting me up so I could go to school. And I've always been fucking terrible at going to school.
Fair. Going to school's not
And,
fun.
That was actually exactly what happened when my brother came in and he did it and I got in a fight with him. Because first of all, I was like, you're not my fucking boss.
Wait,
Like,
your brother Kona Knox?
Yeah, yes, yeah. Oh, bleh.
I remember.
I'm so glad you remembered that.
I
forget.
thought I stroked out for a second when you said that. And I was like, surely I didn't
But
just
then
hear what I thought I heard. And then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot.
So yeah, so he came in and he woke me up, and he's like, "Hey, you need to get up and go to school." And I was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I don't know you.
So I got up, turned the light off, and went back to bed. And later he came in, and so I got up, and I went to turn the light back off, and he's like, I don't know, he said some shit to me, and I was like, listen, if you come in here again, you're gonna start some shit. And so he raised his fist to me, and he's like, you wanna fucking fight? So I just punched him in the face.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, knowing your brother, he did
Going
deserve
to-
it.
I ended up going to school anyway, because at that point I had an adrenaline rush and I was pissed off, so I just walked to school. I don't remember what the hell happened, but I ended up leaving early. I think I might have just continued to be pissed and dipped out at one point.
I mean, I'd be mad too. I'd be
Yeah.
plotting for death.
Teenagers generally, they're angsty. I was pissy all the time anyway. So
I believe that. Angie boy.
I was pissy because he moved back into our house after he had like made a big deal. He basically snuck off to Pennsylvania and decided to live there without telling anyone until after he had moved. So
Then he
I was
had
like,
the
"Who the fuck
audacity
cares? I'm not me."
to
Good-
move
good
back.
for him. But then he came back, and I was just, you know,
He's not a pleasant person to be around. I'm hungry. I should eat
I feel
food.
Sanagi said, FYI, peanut butter M&Ms are fucking great.
No, they're disgusting.
I feel
I'd
like they would
wager
be
you
great
buy-
if you like peanut butter.
No, they're disgusting.
Hey,
Soggy. Again, you have a
if
bad
you like
opinion.
why don't you fucking grow up and eat Reese's?
Ew, even worse.
I do like Reese's Cups, but I don't like peanut butter.
I'm the opposite. I can eat peanut butter. I hate peanut butter cups. The combination of chocolate and peanut butter is just the worst.
I feel like that's the reason it makes it palpable for me, because I just, peanut butter.
Peanut butter on its own, that's fine. With chocolate, hell no. Absolutely
Also,
not.
I have a question for everyone who is listening to me speak right now. Is it Reese's or is it Reese's?
I don't
Anyone
know.
who says Reese's
They're probably from Iowa.
is going to reseed out of existence. Bleh. Who says Reese's?
People
Reese's.
from Iowa.
Iowa just needs to go. All of the Middle West states just need to go. That sounds nuts. I see you, Elena.
They could go very easily. We have more nukes here than anywhere else.
And apparently we have a few that we don't know the location of. But I live here. So do I. I live in Missouri. I still want it to go.
Among all the others that we do know the location of.
Do you know that there's just lost nukes in the United States? They're just misplaced. They lost them.
I believe it.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that's interesting. But I live here. Yeah, no, it's all of them could go.
I think there's like 18 nukes in Missouri alone.
That doesn't surprise me either.
I just want to go.
We're not really
to-
good for anything but storage.
I want to go to Southwest USA specifically so that I could get fossils and geodes.
Same.
I got a little information for you because you triggered it. The Midwest is only good for storage, you say. I'll have you know that Kansas City has the largest underground storage facility in the entire world.
I love that for you.
A fucking colossal 6 million square foot underground storage facility that
That
the
doesn't
U.S.
surprise
government
me.
keeps
I want to know what's in there.
artifacts in.
Artifact. No, they're keeping more than just artifacts down there.
Historical artifacts. I mean, it's sold to several. Several parts of it are leased out to the United States government,
Huh?
and other parts are leased out to other people who are keeping secret shit underground.
That's me. I have a lease with them. For all my old sketchbooks.
You know what I
Where I
learned?
keep all.
I learned this week that apparently actual like dinosaur bone fossils, if you lick them, your tongue will stick to them,
Yes.
Cool.
and I think that's amazing.
I've always wanted to be. adhered
I
to
wonder-
a Triceratops.
Who figured that out? Who licked a rock and licked a bone and was like, guys.
Well,
A lot of classified that way.
the way I learned it.
But who
was
started it?
I learned it from this chick, this video. I think it was a TikTok, and this chick, she was the one who did the. Oh, hey God! I just finished sending in a meteor.
The meteor,
to the
yes!
giant- yeah, her. If you go to her stuff,
I've seen it.
apparently she digs up dinosaur bones and
Mhm.
stuff, and she explained that the reason why your tongue's and she has a video where she's just sticking her tongue onto fossils, and then she's like, oh, the reason why it happens is because of how bone, it was porous, so the way the minerals formed, the rock is porous, So if you stick your tongue to the rock, all the air pockets just kind of like suction the liquid on your tongue, which makes it stick.
Hmm.
Because of bone,
That's
how
pretty clever.
bone goes all weird.
They
when it
must
comes
have
to
the
muscle.
immune system of the gods, truly.
They drink a lot of water.
It's
I don't know
just
how that would
dirt.
help.
Well, because they go out in the field a lot in really hot, arid areas.
I
and
feel
they
like
have
if I
to
drank
stay
all the
hydrated.
water in the world, but I still went and licked infected skin, I would still get sick.
Well, it's not infected skin; it's
You definitely
fossilized
would.
bone.
Well, I'm prone to getting sick
Get
because
sick and
my
die.
body's a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm working on that this year, though.
Also, I happened to look into it because I was not satisfied with my description. It is actually 55 million square feet, and it is called Subtropolis.
50 of that square feet, 50 million of that square feet is just my old sketchbooks.
Yeah, it's called Subtropolis,
Subtropolis. Weird.
and it's in Kansas City.
I have some questions. Kansas City, I have questions and I have concerns.
Driving through, I around in a fucking cave.
Why is Missouri in particular just so weird?
I don't
Because
know,
Kansas City is
but
encapsulated in that, even though it's not in Kansas.
the more I find out about Missouri, the more I kind of enjoy that it exists.
I don't know.
It's still boring as
I'm the opposite. The more I learn about Missouri, the more I'm like, I'm gonna move.
well. I'm really interested in shit that the government hides from people, even though most of it is fake.
Fair.
So it's interesting to me, like the fact that they've just got like a nuclear waste dump out there by in the middle of fucking Missouri.
Yep. I
And they're
actually
like,
knew
"Yeah,
the guy who
fine,
helped.
just cover rocks."
I know the guy who came up with that plan to cover it with rocks.
Is it your dad? I'm sorry.
No. He does not have the no, do you guys remember that studio space I had for a little bit?
This was pre my time.
Yeah, but the lady who let me have it, her husband, he was the one that was in charge of that. He was like, I can't even tell you how frustrating that process was.
Not. I mean, I would say he's not wrong, but at the same time, it's not the best idea.
Well, he knows that,
Bad
but
mistake.
it was one of the only things that he was allowed to do. Like, any suggestions they came up with were shot down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, so we were just like, fine, we'll cover it with rocks then. Have fun dealing with that in a couple years. And then he just went about his day.
Also, goddamn, Missouri is so full of limestone, it's a disaster.
Oh,
It's
that means you
disaster.
guys probably have a lot of geodes somewhere because
Yeah.
geodes
Yeah.
are pretty well known in areas with limestone, which means if you guys find geodes while walking around,
Just throw 'em
Hit
in the
me up.
trash
Every time I go on a hike, they're everywhere.
when I walk
Dude.
outside.
I love geodes so much.
Well, I'll pick you up some the next time
Throw it in
I
the trash.
go for a walk.
Just send me a box of rocks and have the mail people be like,
You know
what
what I'm saying?
even?
Fair.
When my house finally falls into the sinkhole, I'll get you a geode on the way out.
When it finally
I love
falls. Okay, I need to.
cracked open a geode once.
They're
and,
really beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a picture of a piece of
Did,
one into the.
Did it release
Yeah.
Satan?
No, it was a nice.
Are they supposed to?
White quartz.
Well, there's a movie where they crack open a big geode that they found. It was covering a hole in the ground, and it turns out that hole was a gate
There we
to
go.
the hell.
This sounds like someone, whoever wrote that movie was from Missouri.
Okay, cool. The picture of a fragment of the geode
I was-
uh,
I-
opened is
I opened Discord and was met by a giant crochet penis. Ooh,
You're
yeah,
welcome.
there's a ton of those everywhere.
I love geodes.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
They've got buildings inside Subtropolis.
Yeah. It's like underground Atlanta.
What the fuck? Underground Atlanta don't got shit on Subtropolis.
Well, yeah, but, oh shit. Okay, I gotta go off and eat some food.
Oh,
Dang.
I'm sorry, I have to have sustenance. Favorite game of all time? Oh crap, big brain chemistry. You asked. Favorite game of all time? Pokemon Emerald. Next person.
yeet.
Your favorite game? Is yeah?
Yeet. No,
Oh, my-
my favorite game. Man. I don't know. I really do love Prey, but I also really love Dead Space 2.
Fair.
Because, like, that's the game I can just sit down and then just have a good time and just kill necromorphs.
Why not, right?
Wow.
Okay, Sniggle, favorite game?
I'm gonna go with Monster Hunter, even though I care for it a lot, but there's other games that I will not mention right now.
Rain says Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yes. The art in
That's
that
a good
game is
choice.
beautiful.
It's a really beautiful game.
Okay, let me do... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do like an end streamer spiel like a professional. I will be streaming
Outro.
again. Yeah, I will be streaming again this week. Probably like 2 or 3 more times this week. I do not know when. My Instagram is the same name here on,
Twitch and YouTube.
yeah, it's all the same. It's Gossamer's Art everywhere. So check there if you want to know stream times. There you go. I'm very hungry. I gotta go. Literally the last game I played.
Enjoy.
I
Also,
will.
Is that a legless person?
I'm sorry?
No, like legless person.
You could be talking about
Yeah,
anything
their
right
legs
now.
pop.
Well, yeah, because I didn't want to draw them anymore because it would cover the other pose.
Are you gonna make that like some nice meaty legs?
Probably.
Cup legs.
Why not?
Hell yeah. Get ready.
I will
Alright,
do that.
bye.
I'm gonna go eat. Goodbye.